All right, gentlemen. This is the WBC lightweight title. You received your instructions in the dressing room. Again, I want to caution you. Any punches below this point are going to be deemed low. Any punches below this point are going to be deemed low. With that, are there any questions? Any questions, Chief Seconds? All right, remember, obey my commands. Protect yourselves at all times. Catch him up. Let him up.
Vic Draculich hearing from the Mayweather corner to make sure that the punches are kept up from Castillo. Castillo will go to the body. There will be some borderline punches. That is his style. You're not going to take that away from him because that's what he does. And his Uncle Roger's in his corner. Uncle Roger was a two-time world champion. Floyd comes out, goes right to the jab, works a little bit of a left hook in there. We'll see how Castillo can handle all this speed he's going to have to deal with tonight. Mayweather's in the yellow and white trunks. Castillo's in the colors of Mexico. Good crowd on hand tonight at the MGM Grand, hoping to see a really good classic fight. We'll have to see what happens. Very pro Castillo in here tonight. A lot of people making the trek north of the border to see their champion take on a great American champion in Floyd Mayweather Jr. Like I said many times before, he is moving up in weight class, but he feels like he'll be stronger because he's dominated the super featherweight division for so long. There's nothing left for him to clean out down there. And he's hoping actually to move up even further and someday get a shot at Oscar De La Hoya. He would also like to take on Costa Tszyu, who beat his friend Jab Judah, and he didn't like that much. So he'd like to see, a lot of people would like to see Costa Tszyu and Mayweather. Tszyu's such a hard puncher. But right now, the order of the day is Jose Luis Castillo, who unleashed a hook right there that missed a little bit, but he's going to try to release some punches and do some damage and slow down Mayweather by going to the body if he can. The referee is Vic Draculich. Good right hand from Mayweather, who looked awfully determined right there to land a big shot. Round one scheduled for 12 for the WBC Lightweight Championship of the World, currently held by Jose Luis Castillo in the white trunks with the red and green trim. Final seconds of round one will be going inside Castillo's corner, and we will interpret what we hear from his trainer, the legendary Romulo Chiarte Sr.
Está haciendo exactamente lo que esperábamos. No tienes que presentarte para hacer el jueguito, que es lo que está buscando él. ¿Me entiendes?
He's telling him to take his time.
Cuando él venga encima, simplemente es un movimiento de cintura para que se pase y se vaya de boca. Ahí mismo lo podemos trabar. Estás en corto, vas a jalar, pero no vas a jalar la mano. No vas a sacar el gancho sin siquiera
Tell him to keep his hands up, don't leave him low.
Dos veces, es muy importante.
Because Floyd will come over the top.
Okay? Yeah, I'm besides, man. Besides, yeah,
You know, he's bleeding already.
Yeah. Don't worry about that. Fuck about him. He gonna stop him anyway. Don't worry about it. Keep fighting. Keep him in front of you. That's all you gotta do. He can't outthink you no way.
Seconds out.
Okay? All right.
Well, you heard what Roger had to say. We can't outthink you. Keep him in front of you. Round two scheduled for 12 for Las Vegas at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. World title on the line. Floyd Mayweather Jr. in the yellow and white trunks against Jose Luis Castillo. Oh, big left hand. They're going to wave it off as a slip, but it looked like a punch to me. We'll have to look at it later. I guess he hopped out of the way and tripped over himself, but he was falling toward me, so I didn't really see how it might have landed or not landed because he was right up in front of me. But it sounded like a big punch. Looked like it. But the referee, Vic Draculas, just ruled it a slip, and they went on about their business. You can see an example. Uh-oh, no, we've got a clash of heads here, which is exactly what we didn't want to see. Got a bloody nose there. I don't see any blood coming from there. That hurt, though, when your noses collide like that. Round 2 scheduled for 12. If there was an accidental headbutt after 4 rounds, they would go to the cards. But you just sense the strength that Mayweather has when he's in the ring. He's so powerful and quick that at any second he could land a big punch, a la Roy Jones. All the great ones have it. Castillo trying to loosen up and get a little busy and try to fight his fight a little bit more, which is going to be with the heavy punches and the body punching. Mayweather holding him off as they go into a clutch right there. Jose Luis Castillo is the former Mexican featherweight champion, unbeaten in 3 defenses with this title of the WBC. Mayweather looking to pick off another belt for his career after cleaning out the super featherweight division and moving up to the lightweight division. About a half a minute to go in round 2. Castillo beginning to loosen up and use a little more footwork, trying to match speed for speed, which he probably won't be able to do in this fight. Mayweather is so patient and looks for his spots. It's almost scary to see how patient he can be in the ring, because he's not intimidated at all by anybody. A little bit of a right hand over the top from Castillo. 10 seconds left, round 2. And now the little infighting here is a little kidney jab from Mayweather. He finds a spot, he sees a spot, he hits it. That's the way he works. See it, hit it. We'll try to get some reaction from the corners for you. A little bit of a bump there over the eye, I guess.
All right.
Wait.
Come on, bro.
And there's some blood too.
You look at let's scratch.
Okay.
Floyd. Listen, Floyd. Keep me in front of the jab. So keep going out there.
There's where he tripped off his own feet. It was coming right, I didn't have this angle, coming right back at me, and it looked like it was a punch, but he was trying to avoid getting hit and tripped over his own feet going backwards. And of course the referee was right there in position to see it, so it was justifiably a slip. And Mayweather didn't miss him by much. He took a little hop to get away from that punch. Castillo's in for the fight of his life, and he already knows it. Jose Luis Castillo, the champion, in the white trunks with the red and green trim. The challenger, Floyd Mayweather, in the white with the yellow trim. The yellow side is actually half and half his trunks. Now Castillo's going to come out and try to see if he can't force a little bit on him. And if you're tuning in, you're wondering, well, how can Mayweather not be the champion? He's moved up a 1 weight class, but he still holds the super featherweight title, but he's moving up to the lightweight division. So Castillo's held this title through 3 defenses now. The title that Castillo took away from Stevie Johnson of Denver in a big upset in California. Castillo beginning to get in the flow of it. The crowd is chanting USA. Yeah, USA versus Mexico out there. But it is very pro-Castillo crowd out here. Excellent fight fans from Mexico every time one of their champions comes up in Nevada. Nothing much of doing in this round at all, but you get the sense sometimes that Mayweather wants to see things like that and try to see if he can't land something, but he's not going to stand there and get hit, that's for sure. He's fighting a guy who has to go to the body, who has to use his power if he has any chance in this fight. But when you're up against such quickness and foot speed as Mayweather, not to mention so much power with his balance, he's got tremendous balance. Doing a good job of stalking. He's trying to stay right in front of Mayweather. Good punch. He led with the left and came back with the right. The crowd loved it. Mayweather stepping down and through. Final seconds of the round. Castillo still trying to apply some pressure. Mayweather just steps around it. I believe in that round we saw Castillo loosening up a little bit, gaining a little more confidence that maybe he can actually land a punch or two against this ghost he's fighting here. Mayweather floats around. He's hard to catch.
Inteligente, vivo. Está sacando el gancho arriba. Québrate y sácaselo abajo. O sácaselo en el cuerpo y no vas a fallar. Acuérdate que en las cuerdas va a correr como campeón por un lado para el otro para que no te vayas. Quiero que le fintes. ¿Entendiste? Quiero que le fintes.
Well, Kiarte's telling him exactly what we said he was going to have to do. They want him to throw some hooks to the body, which is the textbook of what you have to do against a fighter with the speedness and the quickness and the power of Mayweather. They want to take that punch a little lower there, I think is what he's asking for. Not a whole lot to show you from that round, but I do think Castillo was feeling a little more confident in what he wants to accomplish here. We are scheduled for 12. We're in the fourth round, scheduled for 12. For the WBC Lightweight Championship of the World. Mayweather picks up the pace a little bit here at the start of round 4. Floyd tried to unload a big right over the top there. Didn't miss by much, but he's been anxiously awaiting to be able to land that punch. Castillo tries to come in and hits nothing but air. Floyd's hard to catch sometimes. He wants to get himself in position. When he wants to deliver, he wants to do it on his own terms. And he can throw with power from different angles. Referee warning about clash of heads. Be careful. Crowd getting a little restless.
When I say stop punching, okay? Keep that head
Warning from Vic Draculich, and you heard what he said. Flashed uppercut, just missed from Mayweather. Now Castillo's grabbing him. He's trying to slow him down somehow. Castillo had his hand around his waist for a good 4 or 5 seconds there, because I guess it can get frustrating. Castillo would like nothing better than to turn this into a street fight. A little bit of an uppercut that just missed. The crowd responds, but Mayweather wasn't hurt. Final seconds, round 4. There you have it. A nodding approval from the corner of Castillo.
Un solo golpe en toda la pelea, pero te puede ganar la pelea. ¿Entendimos? Acordar el sonido que empiece la pelea. Desde que suene el round, tenemos que cerrar las salidas y trabajar golpes abajo y arriba.
Pretty simple. He's telling him to close the ring off, work the body shots down slow, and maybe that'll open up things up top. That is always the strategy when you're fighting someone with the quickness and the footwork of Mayweather, and executing it's just another story.
No te desesperes, ¿eh? No te desesperes en caso que tengas las salidas, lo que te hizo ahorita. Siguen haciendo, cierra las salidas y vamos a...
There's some of the grabbing that was going on, and Floyd's talking to Vic Draculich. See, what's he doing now? He's punching while he's holding him, and Draculich said, don't do that. When I tell you to stop, you got to stop. But no point was taken away. We're in the 5th round. Pretty good left hand from Castillo right there. Oh, big quick right hand from Mayweather. Just walked across and delivered it. I don't think Castillo even saw it coming. Yeah, he's turned around. Mayweather from time to time will turn himself around and go left-handed. Now he's back to right-handed, but he'll do that. He'll get in that southpaw stance and then just try to smack you with the straight right hand, which he loves to throw. But now he's back on his right hand side. Little left hook inside that just almost landed on Castillo. So there's that right hand he likes to come in and lead with. Almost a clash of heads there. They avoided it. There's some body work that Castillo wanted to do. Now Floyd's just kind of pushing him back. Nice left hand in there, nice jab. Crowd getting into it now. We're in the 5th round, scheduled for 12. Floyd Mayweather Jr., one of the greatest fighters in the world today, only seems to get better, but he's taking on a guy who feels like he doesn't get any respect, and he wants to earn it tonight, Jose Luis Castillo. Fast right hand. Castillo keeps coming now. Now they're getting into it a little bit. Castillo wants this. That's the end of the round. Mayweather comes over and taps gloves with him, saying that was fun. Crowd certainly respond to it. It's been kind of a quiet night for them.
He used to fight left-handed. Fuck that. Stay right-handed. You beat him easy right-handed.
Well, there you go about the left-handed question.
You ain't got your left hand on him. You beat him easy. You beat him easy right-handed. Okay?
Smart boxing, that's all he wants.
Listen. He ain't went around going to put you ever land. Listen. Keep the jab working. Keep fighting smart. Keep busting him up.
Let's take a look at some of the action from that round. Now, Floyd was in a left-handed stance right there, I believe. There's that right hand that got in so quick. And Roger's not real happy with him in that left-handed stance. He told him to stay out of it in no uncertain terms.
Let's go.
Toward the end of that round, Floyd went over and tapped gloves with Jose Luis Castillo, saying, yeah, that was fun. I think the crowd would like it if they'd show us some more fun. Castillo might have earned a little confidence in the last seconds of that round. Scheduled for 12. We're coming up on the halfway point in the 6th round. Jose Luis Castillo has a major problem dealing with the speed from Mayweather. He's afraid if he opens himself up, he's going to get caught in something he doesn't even see coming, which has happened to a lot of opponents of Floyd Mayweather. You have to respect the speed. Castillo continues to stalk, and Mayweather continues to use his hat work. Now they're tied up a little bit. Mayweather wondering why the guy doesn't let go of him. Castillo's just glad to find him. Nice right hand for Castillo. Now Mayweather's going to return the favor. A little low there, a little low there. Definitely picked up the pace here in round 6. About a minute to go. Nice right hand over the top from Mayweather. He has not gone back to that left-handed stance that Roger absolutely didn't want him to do over in the corner. A little bit south of the border there. Now Castillo's forced to push Floyd down to the mat. Let's see if that gets Floyd Mayweather upset. Castillo's going to force him into that street fight if he has to. Mayweather's a pretty cool customer, though. Vic Draculas going to have his hands full if this keeps going this way. The uglier it gets, the better it is for Castillo, because he wants that. He wants to be throwing punches. Final seconds of round 6. He certainly got Mayweather's attention, that is for sure. A little bit of a wrestling match at one point in this round. And then Floyd sneaks one in right at the end of that round. And they are pumped up over the Castillo corner.
A ver, arriba. Este round se lo ganaste todo completito. Ya empezaste a crear la confianza y el estilo. ¿Ya te enfadó? ¿Ya te enfadó qué?
He's asking if he still has confidence that he can beat this guy.
No te confíes para que no reciba golpes. Ahí te vamos, Julio.
He doesn't want his fighter to get frustrated and lose his confidence.
Ya lo empezaste a agarrar. ¿Cuál es el problema? No te desesperes, ahí sí te agarras el estilo. Ahora sí, ¿eh? No pasa nada. Es tuyo, Carlos. Es tuyo, ya lo encontraste. Agua, Julio.
He's trying to tell him to be patient.
Recupérate, vamos. Ahí te va, es de la buena.
Floyd's already up on his feet, ready to go. He's standing there ready to go. Castillo just now gets up. We're in round 7, scheduled for 12. World title on the line, which belongs to Jose Luis Castillo in the lightweight division. Castillo's corner wanted him to keep his poise and his confidence high. Got a little bit frustrated that round and went after Mayweather. Had a takedown, to use a wrestling term. Good body punch for Castillo to the right side, the left side rib cage of Mayweather. Now Mayweather goes in and attacks and steps back out. Castillo likes that, gives him more opportunities to throw punches. Mayweather hitting off his footwork, off his jab coming off his footwork is hard to catch him. Castillo threw a pretty hard punch inside that got the crowd excited. Halfway through round 7, scheduled 12. Now they spin around and do a little dance on the ropes. But Dracula steps in and stops that. Mayweather looking to go downstairs a little bit. Watch the elbows. Watch the elbows. A short chopping right hand over the top. Mayweather lures him into it and then pops him upside the head. Castillo trying to keep his poise. Nice jab from Mayweather. One more warning about the elbows. Mayweather may be in trouble of getting a point taken away if he has to warn him again. Pretty nice little jab from Castillo. Mayweather hits and moves. Throwing that jab out there, then moving out of harm's way. Now he sets himself down in sort of a haunch and gets ready to throw punches and steps out when Castillo takes the bait. A little bit of a short left hand inside. Castillo throwing punches down the bottom. Good right hand for Castillo. Mayweather standing there looking at him, saying, what's going on here? Final seconds. Mayweather just smiles at Castillo. Crowd is anxious for some action here, up on their feet.
All right. How you feel? All right. Show me something then.
No way.
Floyd.
Esta cintura y sosteniendo el ritmo. Vamos, no te vayas a pegarle arriba, ¿eh? Pégale abajo para que se espere, porque ellos están esperando eso. De repente le cambias el
Oh, they want him to continue to go for the body.
Igual de inteligente, muévete.
Which always has to be the game plan. Let's take a look at a little bit of the action from that round. That right hand just grazed by. Big reaction from the crowd. But now Mayweather's kind of standing there, maybe thinking Castillo will punch himself out a little bit. He was wide open for a punch there, and Castillo didn't throw the trigger. There it is right there. Mayweather's hands down low. He does whatever he wants to do, and sometimes it doesn't look exactly orthodox or what you think he should do, but Mayweather's got his own style because he's so talented and so quick. He can make up for a lot of mistakes he might make. And watch him throw that lunging jab as he goes in. It's a very effective punch for him. Now, you get the sense Castillo wants to get busy. Let's see if he can. Castillo has 50 professional fights, 41 knockouts. Mayweather is 27-0 with 20 knockouts. So there's a high percentage knockout for both of these fighters. Because Castillo spent most of his work down in Mexico, learning his trade. He's the former Mexican featherweight champion. He likes to keep a fast pace. He keeps trying to keep the pressure on. It's hard to hit something that moves away so quickly. Round 8. Nice flicking jab from Mayweather. And we heard Castillo's corner wanted him to go downstairs, but I haven't seen him try to throw any body punches yet. I think he'd like to land any punch. Certainly haven't followed up the final seconds of the last round into this round. But they might have a flurry toward the end. That's what's been the tendency in this fight. Castillo leaning in, trying to work the body. Mayweather jumps out, throws that right hand out there. That's what the one that Castillo saw and tripped over his own feet when it was coming at one time. Desperation punch you just saw from Castillo that missed by about 2 or 3 feet. Now Mayweather starts to pepper him a little bit with some short jabs. Final seconds, round 8. Now Mayweather holds his arms down, holds Castillo's arms down.
One point. When I say break, you don't tell the last break. Let's go. What?
Well, there you go. Vic Dracula just took a point away from Jose Luis Castillo for hitting on the break. Chiarte, his trainer, is pretty hot about it. That could be very, very serious if we got a close fight going. Castillo can't afford to give away any points in this fight, but that's a little element of frustration. And his trainer's doing exactly what he should tell him. Don't worry about that point, you're doing well. Doesn't want him to get discouraged because he had a point taken away, but the fact of the matter is, that could be a huge point.
You stuck it up, didn't you? Okay, look, keep working. Keep working, okay?
Roger likes what he sees from his nephew. Vic Dracula had warned about elbows. He just warned Floyd again about the elbows. Now we got the timeout. Too much Vaseline on the face. So Dracula brings him back out, and here we go. Round number 9 scheduled for 12. Now Castillo throws some punches, and Mayweather's holding his arm down. Castillo just wants to go. Good hard left hand from Mayweather. Another one. Now it's kind of turned into a little bit of a street fight, little wrestling match. Dracula has got his hands full, as we said earlier. Now they touch gloves. Maybe they'll make nice for a little while. But you never know. Every time Castillo tries to get a little more busy, Mayweather responds, being the champion that he is, by getting even more busy. And just when Castillo thinks he can get in there and throw some punches, he keeps getting tied up and facing that little jab. Castillo's trying to get across there and throw the big punches. Roger Mayweather didn't have much to say to his fighter between those rounds. Roger knows what he's talking about, two-time world champion. He just said, "You're doing fine." Castillo hasn't got much done in this round, that's for sure. And Mayweather's content to not do anything. Crowd is now jeering. mostly the Castillo camp, not happy with not seeing their guy be able to get in there and land some effective punches. Hard rib punch from Mayweather. He's done that a couple of times on this night. And you'd expect to see that from Castillo trying to hit Mayweather, but Mayweather's very elusive target, to say the least. That's not where he wants to be. Now back out the center of the ring. Castillo's got 20 seconds to make something happen in round 9. An uppercut that missed. It would have been pretty effective. Now they punched after the bell. Big Draculix may make a decision to take a point away from Mayweather.
Every now and then you move it. You move it, right? Every now and then you move it.
Anda cansadísimo el chamaquito, nada más que tienes que trabajar el cuerpo y mantener el ritmo. Lo que pasa es que te estás entregando a la mitad del camino.
Still trying to get Castillo to work the body.
Trabajaste perfectamente bien. Tienes que fintar y meterte y sacar la combinación en el momento que estás enfrente de con él.
He wants his fighter to be confident. He says, you're doing fine. Just keep working the body. He doesn't want his fighter to get frustrated. A frustrated fighter's no good. Romulo wants him to throw more combinations when he's in front of him. He's just trying to keep this guy from being frustrated, because a frustrated fighter is not a very effective fighter. They do dumb things. Like I said, this trainer, Romulo Chiarti Sr., is a legend down in Mexico. He trains his fighters out of Tijuana. One of the best there is. He's brought this guy along from obscurity to a world championship. Mayweather, that chopping overhand right. Oh, there's a good combination from Mayweather. There's the left. He follows up the left with the right. It's very effective. Castillo felt those punches. We're in the 10th round, scheduled for 12, the WBC Lightweight Championship of the World, held by the man in the white trunks with the green and red trim, Jose Luis Castillo. The man who's trying to take it away from him is in the yellow and white trunks, Floyd Mayweather Jr. Now he turns over and winks at the camera. Floyd just winked at the broadcast over here to let him know that he's fine. He'll do that from time to time. Castillo not able to find anything but air. Floyd's content to stand there and counter him. There's a good left-hand jab right to the nose of Castillo. He might be getting a little more frustrated. His corner was trying not to have him frustrated. He's in the 10th round. Good right hand from Mayweather. Mayweather might want to take care of business. We'll see. Now the punching in the back. Castillo showing a little frustration there. I haven't seen that in a while. He was punching all around his body, just trying to find something to hit. When you've been out there for 10 rounds and you can't find anything to hit, you'll take what you can get.
I'm going to tell you last time for pushing off, last time.
Last warning for pushing off from Dracula. She's been telling Mayweather all night about that. So Castillo trying to unload over there while he's got Floyd on the ropes. Now Floyd's going to hold him. And as they break, he sneaks in a little punch. Dracula.
Neutral corner, neutral corner. One corner, one corner, one corner, one corner. Watch that elbow. Let's go. One.
Draculets, I told you you'd have a busy night. Just took a point away from Mayweather, so they're even in that department. There'll be no more complaints about that. But Draculets has been talking to Mayweather about his elbow the entire night. So he finally just said, that's it. We're going to go to the 11th round here at the MGM Grand.
Way faster. How you feel? Okay, listen. You way faster than now. All right? We got to sit down, exchange, move on. Sit down, exchange. Hey, put all that water in this goddamn truck. God damn it, Uncle. What you mean that's the only way to put no more goddamn water in the truck? We already goddamn wet.
Here's some action from that round. Here's the elbow sticking right out there at Castillo. And then off that, he pushes off and throws a punch. Dracula had it. You see the elbow right there coming up, and off that, as he pushes off with it, bang. Dracula says that's not fair or legal in my book. 11th round. Roger Mayweather, go there with the balance. Floyd jumped right on him. Castillo looked like he was in a daze for a second. There's some punches downstairs. Dracula's keeping an eye on things. Roger Mayweather told his nephew to sit down, punch, and move on. That's pretty simple what that means. That's below the belt. Wanted to keep him up a little bit. That was just below the Grant sign on Mayweather's belt. There's that right hand Mayweather likes to throw over the top when he gets a chance to do it. But you would have to say that neither fighter's really been hurt tonight to any extent. Castillo's trying to throw down there on the belt line. Downstairs, once again, Castillo awfully close to throwing low blows, and Floyd standing there and taking it right now. He's already had 1 point taken away for an elbow. Draculus didn't want Mayweather leaning on him so much. Halfway through round 11. 12-round championship fight from the MGM Grand. Crowd is chanting, Castillo, Castillo. And somebody will counter with USA in a minute. So nice little right hand from Mayweather inside. Kind of where Castillo wants him. Look at his speed from Mayweather. Mayweather, for some reason, this round has decided to stand right in front of Castillo. That's not what his uncle told him to do, but Floyd is so talented he can pretty much do whatever he wants to do. Castillo's a determined fighter, but he doesn't have the speed to match up. Castillo's worked hard to get that championship, get those big paydays, but you don't have the God-given speed and the balance and the ability that Mayweather does. What are you going to do about it? Not much. Now they're throwing a little bit. Castillo's really been throwing downstairs in this round. Throwing a lot of body punches. Trying the uppercuts. Under 20 seconds left. Round 11. Castillo trying to grind out something, trying to land a big punch. Still throwing down there. He's finally figured out he might have to throw around his stomach. We're going to go to a final round here from the MGM Grand, and I got a feeling that it could be a little bit wild. We'll have to see.
Ya sé. Está cabeza con cabeza, tiene que ganar la tirada. Tengan.
Fourth and final round, make it a good one. Touch him up, middle of the ring.
Instructions from...
Fourth and final round, make it a good one. Touch up, middle of the ring.
All right, Floyd. I know your hand hurt. No, fuck you. Listen. Let your hands go. Okay?
Es el último. Espérame, doctor. hazlo por mechita. Fíjate bien lo que te estoy pidiendo. Inteligente por mechita. El campeonato es tuyo. ¿Entendiste? Por mechita. Mechita es buena.
Romello was telling Jose Luis Castillo to do it for his sister. Mercedes Castillo died at age 15 last December of leukemia 3 days before Christmas. And Romello wants his fighter to dig down and do it for his sister. Little Mercedes was only 15 years old. I'm sure if Big Brother could do it, he'll do it right now. It's awfully tough. It's in against one of the best fighters in the world talent-wise, and people can see that from watching the way he can move and jab. That was a good left hand from Floyd. We're in the 12th and final round for the lightweight championship of the world. Castillo's corner's done a good job tonight of trying to keep him from getting discouraged because he hasn't been able to go out there and do what he really wanted to do. But that's the price you pay when you're fighting a fighter of Mayweather's caliber. There's not a thing he doesn't have as a prize fighter. There's a little low punch down on the hip for Castillo. Very quick left hand from Mayweather as he throws and steps back. Halfway through the final round now. Castillo still trying to find the mark. Good right hand from Castillo. Best one he's thrown. Mayweather unfazed by it. Mayweather counters and punches his way out of it. One minute left in the final round coming up on. Be interested to see what the judges were looking for in this fight. I try not to speculate. The last couple of rounds, Castillo was able to throw some of those body punches. Final round. They're in the center of the ring. Final 30 seconds. Castillo knows he's got to go. He's trying just to let it go now. He's just trying to let his hands go. Mayweather complaining in the past about his hands. He's had some bad hands. Pretty solid punch for Castillo right there. Under 10 seconds left. Both fighters looking a little spent at this point. 5 seconds left. Castillo still trying to land a punch. And that's that. They're still fighting after the bell.
Las Vegas, we go to the Budweiser scorecards. John Kane and Jerry Roth both have it 115 to 111. Enek Hong Tong Kam scores it 116 to 111 for the winner by unanimous decision and new lightweight champion of the world, the undefeated pretty boy, Floyd Mayweather.
Well, there's more hardware for Floyd Mayweather. Wins a unanimous decision here tonight. The young man from Grand Rapids, Michigan, doing what he said he would do. Move up in weight, and he has big plans down the road. He wants to fight Spadafora, maybe Costa Zoo, because he's